How's it going, everybody? It is your boy, the one and only Chaos Gamer, and yes, we are back on more My Hero Academia Ultra Impact, and today we are going to be going over all the brand new units and all the new support memories that are coming out with this UR Summer Festival Izuku Midoriya. Now, the reason I'm uploading this today instead of yesterday is because, guys, I need some content for today. So I just thought about pushing this back until the next day after and just leaving the data download for yesterday. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell out. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can also let me know in the comment section below, how do you feel about this Izuku Midoriya after we go over his kit, if you don't know already what the man does. So here we are. We have the Midoriya, the Froppy, and the Kirishima, and the brand new memories, which is the UR called Time for the Summer Festival, My Experience is My Power, and then the total victory in the game. So let's start off with the Midoriya right here with the Glock. Actually, a nickname we could give this guy is Glockdoria too, because in my last video I called him Izuku or Midoriya. We can actually call him Glock Midoriya as well now, Glockdoria. Alright, so it's plus ultra skill, which is the fireworks smash. It deals 600% damage to a single opponent. This skill gains piercing shot if the character is aesthetic and makes all allies excluding the character aesthetic for 3 turns. So if memory serves me correctly, aesthetic is the boost of where you can get your plus ultra faster. Let me just check real quick on the status effects to make sure I am not giving false information. Okay, where's aesthetics? I saw evasion, but that's not what we're looking for. It has the little guy stands up with the fight icon on it. We should be seeing it soon. No, we have the debuffs, right? Yeah, we have debuffs. Okay, so I just missed it. Okay, I just hate every time that I see aesthetics, I always forget what it actually does. I'm assuming what I'm saying is right. I don't see it. What the hell is it? There's piercing shot, so ignores barrier, damage down, and defense when attacking. This is the same effect that All Might has, the blue one. I think he's the first character to have it, and then this Midoriya is the second character to have it. I'm sorry, guys, it's a second long. Did they change? Okay, there we go. So increases rate at which plus ultra gauge fills up by %. Okay, so I was right. So the reason why I remember what it does is because Bakugo does have the same effect as well. So the fact that he's able to give allies this effect as well is very good. So you're going to be seeing your whole team boosting their plus ultras even faster. Okay, so take a look at his first action skill, which is the St. Louis Smash. Deals 300% damage to a single opponent. When character is aesthetic, this skill gains piercing shot and increases skill impact by 20%, and the cooldown is for 4 turns. This Midoriya is looking like a PvE character so far, because with his skill set on the first action skill, that's literally meant to get rid of bosses that have barriers. That Kirishima for VE Tower, when he has barrier, this Midoriya is not caring at all. He's just going to go straight through that barrier and just hit him with the ying. So that's cool that he has that on his effect. His second action skill, which is known as the Delaware Smash, it deals 300% damage to a single opponent. It increases character's power by 20% for 3 turns. Decreases the opponent's defense by 15% for 3 turns when character is aesthetic, and the cooldown is for 6 turns for this one. So okay, so he's lowering defense, that's good, but this is by a single opponent. I wish it was 30% and they kept the effect of it only being 1 opponent. So yeah, he's looking mostly like a PvE character so far. You do not want to take this man to PvP at all, unless you really like this Midoriya and you're like, yo, you know what, for fun, let me just take it to PvP. You could do that, but he's not meant for PvP. So let's take a look at his first auto skill, which is I Will Make You Worry. Increases power of all UA high school students allies by 15%. That's cool right there, because mostly they try to keep it color oriented with these buffs, but now they're keeping it to a tag. So if you pair this man up with any UA high class student, it's not specifically 1A as well. So you could use like Shinsho, or what's another UR? You could use Lemillion as well. He's basically being able to pair up with anybody that goes to UA high. That's good right there. I like that. Now his second auto skill, which is with My Own Power, makes character aesthetic from the 3rd turn onward. Once per battle, increases plus ultra gauge of all allies by 10% when HP is below 50%. I like the first part of the passive, where he makes him basically aesthetic forever. But the second part of the passive, 10% when HP is 50% or less, I would have preferred it being 30%, because my health is going down. I'm basically gonna die soon. I mean, mind you, I do have a heal character on my team. Most likely you would have a heal character on your team, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wish the percentage buff was higher, at least 30%, we would have been chilling right there. And then, as you guys already know his art, but I'm going to show you again. So here we have the Unawakened art, which I prefer to be the Awakened art, Izuku Midoriya. And then we have the Awakened art right here, which is him dancing with the fireworks. Okay, so let's take a look at our next character. Is going to be featured on the banner, which is going to be the Froppy. Now, Froppy is, again, a blue character. So hopefully, you know, she could pop off with her kit, because she is a summer festival banner. And with these festival banners, they usually like to pop off. I'm not gonna lie, I'll save my thoughts on the Midoriya at the end of the video. I just thought of that right now. I was gonna say my thoughts on him, but I'm gonna save that for the end of the video. So let's take a look at the plus ultra skill right here, the water balloon splash. It deals 350% damage to a single opponent. Shorten characters action skill cooldown time by 1. Also increases critical hit rate of all allies by 10% for 3 turns. This is alright. It's nothing crazy. The action skill cooldown time by 1 is whatever, because, you know, it's an SR, they're not going to really make it by 2. Usually URs are the ones that have the cooldown time by 2. And the 10% critical rate, I could just get another character to do that, and it gives it even more. Or there's literally the support memory that you basically make the character even stronger with the critical hit rate and the critical hit damage. So now let's take a look at the first action skill, which is the water balloon splash. It deals 200% damage to a single opponent. Increases skill impact by 25% when hiding. Also gives all allies the ability to evade 1 time when used in a second or later successfully executed skill chain, and the cooldown is for 6 turns. Okay, so I do like that they're giving her the UR Hawks effect, where you're basically evading, but the difference between UR Hawks and her is that UR Hawks, when he gets into battle, he has that. With this one, you just have to activate it on the field. I mean, actually, this one is better, because you can spam it. And then unlike UR Uraraka, which is 7 turns, you can use this for 6 turns. But with UR Uraraka, you are getting the heal as well. I mean, basically, this is just a character that if you don't have Uraraka, the UR, or if you don't have Hawks, this is another character that you can have that basically gives you evasion. The second action skill, which is the Calm Determination, gives character the ability to hide for 3 turns, increases character's plus ultra gauge by 20% when used in a successfully executed skill chain, increases critical hit rate of all allies by 10% for 3 turns when used in a second or later successfully executed skill chain, and the cooldown is for 5 turns. Okay, so let me give you guys the description of what hide does. Oh wait, this is item, sorry, my bad. Wrong thing. Let's go with the status effects once again. We should be able to see the icon for hide. Okay, so character cannot be targeted for single attacks by opponents. So basically for PvE bosses, that's where you're going to mostly see this effect go into place. But to be honest, I mean, it's alright. It's nothing crazy. She's not looking that crazy. Let's just take a look at her auto skills. The first one being Confident Efforts. Increases skill impact of all allies by 50% when hiding. Once per battle, regenerates character's HP by 50% for 3 turns when HP is below 50%. And then the second auto skill is Feeling Energetic. Increases speed of all allies by 50% when hiding. Once per battle, gives character the ability to hide for 3 turns when HP is below 50%. So she's getting a lot of effects that basically help her hide. And then with the hide effect activated, she's getting all these buffs. But I feel like these buffs aren't enough for a character such as her. I wish they did her a little bit more justice. She's not looking that good of a character. But you guys can let me know how you feel about the Froppy down below. And then we can finish off with her art right here. So this is her non-awakened art. I thought that this balloon was a water droplet, a big water droplet. But boy, was I wrong. And then this is her awakened art with her chilling by the fireworks. This looks amazing. I wish this was actually a UR, because I would love to see this type of art animated. That would look absolutely sick. Now let's take a look at our free-to-play character, which is going to be the Kirishima. Hopefully they do him a little bit more justice than they did the Froppy. The plus ultra skill, which is being the heroic uppercut, deals 350% damage to a single opponent, reduces damage to character by 20% for 2 turns, also gives the character the ability to make a last stand 1 time. Okay, so 20% damage reduction, that's alright, especially for 2 turns. Let's see in this kit, maybe they might help him out to give him even more damage reduction. So his first action skill, which is the heroic uppercut, again, deals 200% damage to a single opponent, reduces damage to character by 20% for 1 turn, also certain action skill cooldown time of all allies by 1 when using a successfully executed skill chain, and the cooldown is for 5 turns. Okay, so you have the reduced damage reduction by 20%, but it's only for 1 turn. And then with the plus ultra, if you try to stack that, that's 3 turns right there. So if you use this action skill first and then use the plus ultra after, you basically get 3 turns of damage reduction by 20%. Or maybe if the 2 stack, it'll be 40% damage reduction for 2 turns, and then on your 3rd turn, it's going to go back under 20%. So, this is alright, nothing crazy. The second action skill, which is Ardent Frenzy, deals 200% damage to a single opponent, reduces damage to character by 20% for 1 turn, also increases character's defense by 20% for 3 turns, and the cooldown is for 4 turns. Okay, so this is looking a little bit better than the first action skill, but still only by 1 turn. That's not good. I would rather have it for 2 turns or 3. Like, that's not gonna make this Kirishima good at all. Look at his first auto skill, which is I won't show you my back. Increases character's critical hit rate by 15% when HP is 50% or higher. Also increases character's critical hit rate by 10% when affected by damage down. Then the second auto skill, which is Sturdy Body. I was gonna say Sturdy. Once per battle, reduces damage to all allies by 20% for 2 turns when HP is below 50%. Okay, so this Kirishima, he's mostly built around damage reduction. Mind you, all Kirishimas have something to do with defense, but this Kirishima, it's just, I don't really see it with him. Like, I don't know. I don't really see it with this Kirishima. He's just probably going to be someone that you just have in the box and just leave him there, to be honest. And then this is his arts, his non-awakened art, and then this is his awakened art right here. And then now, let us take a look at the brand new support memories, which are going to be featured on the banner and the free-to-play one we have to grind. The first one being Time for the Summer Festival. Hopefully this one is good. So, it increases power of all allies that are UA high-class characters by 15%. Increases character's speed by 25% when equipped by a UA high-class character. So, we see the support memory maxed out. This changes into 15%, then increases speed by 35% when equipped by a UA high-class character. And then also once per battle gives all allies the ability to evade 1 time when HP is below 50%. Let's actually see the effect changes from the DX to the normal one. So you don't get the evasion until you max it out. And the 35% stays there. Then it's 30%. Yeah, okay. So it gets to 30% as soon as you hit the 2-star. And then this is the art. This art looks amazing, man. This looks absolutely stunning to me. Now let's take a look at the other support memory that is going to be featured on the banner, which is My Experience and Power. Increases character's critical hit rate by 50% when equipped by a UA high-class student. Also increases characters plus ultra gauge by 50% for every 2 critical hits up to 3 times. So if we max this out, this changes to 25%, and then also gives character the ability to evade 1 time for every 3 critical hits up to 2 times. So these support memories, they have a lot of evasion when you max them out. I don't know why they decided to give that for the maxed out, but it's whatever at the end of the day. So let me see if anything changes. Wait, something did change. Okay, so this changed from 25%, and then it went down to 15%, and then 20%, and then 50%. Okay, got it. And this is the art. I like this art. This art looks cool right here. And then for the final thing is the free-to-play support memory, which is Total Victory in the game. Increases character's power by 50% when equipped by a male character. Increases character's plus ultra gauge by 50% when a wave starts. If we max this out, it changes, right? Okay, so this goes up to 25%. And then when a wave starts, increases character's plus ultra gauge by 25%. And regenerates character's HP by 10% for 3 turns. That's kind of cool right there. Hopefully this does... no. Because it says when a wave starts. So this is not going to stack unless you go into a different wave. So most likely this is going to be useless because we don't have that type of mode yet where it's difficult and it goes by different waves. So far this is not that good. And then if we see right here, the effect goes away and then it goes down. I mean, everybody's going to have this max out because this is going to be the free-to-play support memory. So this is what you're most likely going to see. So with that, that's basically everything that we are going to have with this summer festival celebration. Now, my thoughts on the Izuku Midoriya. It's good that he has the piercing shot so barrier doesn't affect him. And the fact that he gives aesthetic as well, that's very good. Because he's going to make sure that all your characters get the plus ultra. I know I'm repeating myself, but just to make sure you guys understand. This character is meant for PvE. He is not meant for PvP. If you care about Ultra Arena so much, then this guy is not going to be your guy. But I'm telling you guys right now, that climax battle is probably going to start up soon. Because we just had the awful one climax battle finish. So he's probably going to be the next character that you need for climax battle. And that the climax battle boss is going to have barrier. So All Might might actually be a good character as well, depending on the enemy that we are going up against. But with that, that's where I'm ending today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. You don't have to, but it's always greatly appreciated. Also subscribe. Let me know how deep you are going for this Izuku Midoriya. And with that, I'll see ya when I see ya. Peace.